First Anniversary is coming up! And the devs fucking listened!
不错不错，我感觉西侧的话你还挺像个人。
Hello everyone, what is up? Nubby here, back with another Zenless Zone Zero video. And in today's video, it's going to be more of me just rambling because I am so hyped for the coming Zenless Zone Zero version 2.0 anniversary update. I'll also be talking about some confirmations regarding the MC changes and character buffs I talked about in a previous video. So if you would much rather skip me rambling and just get straight to the confirmations about the speculations, no worries, I added timestamps in the description below. So with the introductions out of the way, Zenless Zone Zero finally broke the curse of bad first anniversary rewards that has been affecting the more mainstream gacha games like Genshin, Star Rail, and Withering Waves. And I'm going to be honest, I was expecting Withering Waves to be the one to finally break this curse of bad anniversary rewards. But the Kuro devs messed up by not meeting the players' expectations and ended up giving lackluster rewards while doing a 10-banner rerun all in one single version, all while trying to push this off as them being player-friendly.
我感觉西侧的话你还挺像个人。
So, of course, a lot of players were furious, drama happened, there were review bombings, and players' expectations for a good first-year anniversary for mainstream gacha games were at an all-time low. I mean, like, I even made a whole video talking about whether or not Zenless Zone Zero will fumble its first-year anniversary like Withering Waves. But just as all hope is lost, Zenless Zone Zero did not fumble their first anniversary, as they are not just giving all players 30 free pulls. The devs are also giving every single player 2 free standard banner S-rank selectors, one for a standard S-rank character and another for a standard S-rank weapon of your choice. And besides these generous first anniversary rewards, it is also a major version update with a whole new area called the Wi-Fi Peninsula, bringing with it new playable characters, new story quests, new permanent events, and a whole lot of new combat changes such as new bosses, new enemies, a new miasma corruption effect, a new class archetype, new stats, all while updating existing endgame modes like the weekly Lost Void mode and the coming updates to the Endless Tower game mode in version 2.1. And I haven't even talked about all the new UI changes, the new map changes, and storage optimizations yet. All in all, Zenless Zone Zero's developers are cooking up a storm for their first anniversary update, and now is a great time to play Zenless Zone Zero regardless of whether you are a new player or a returning player, because with all the freebies coming our way, now is a great time to play. Anyways, me being hype and rambling aside, we also did get confirmation regarding the coming main character changes and character buffs that are coming in version 2.0 and beyond. Starting with the main characters, previously all we know was that they will be sent to a temple in Wi-Fi Peninsula to undergo training. Some individuals speculated that they might become new playable characters that we can use for combat, while others have speculated that they will just gain new passive abilities to help out the team while not directly engaging in combat themselves. After watching the 2.0 special program, it is confirmed that the main characters are indeed getting new new abilities to help better assist their teammates. But contrary to the speculations, the new abilities are currently more exploration focused, where the main characters will learn to use their eye implants to better see and control the environment in the hollows while not directly engaging in combat. This could change in the future, but I really currently like this direction of keeping the main characters as basically hollow tour guides, as I feel it continues to give them a good reason, story-wise, to interact with other characters in the story and for other characters to interact with the main characters in return. Now moving on to the character buffs. It is confirmed that Ellen will be the first character to receive a buff and some changes to her abilities in version 2.0 to keep her more relevant in the current meta. The devs are doing this by basically giving her the Icy Blade mechanic that was only reusable by her in the limited Hollow Zero modes into her regular kit, as well as adding some new moves to help better buff her up in the current meta. The devs have also stated that they have plans to buff other characters, and they are using Ellen as sort of a first test to see how players will respond to the buffs. Now, this confirms two things. Firstly, the buffs are based on the special combat effects in special modes like the weekly Hollow Zero modes or the limited combat events where characters gain special skills that are only usable in that event, which makes sense because the devs are basically using these limited combat modes to test potential balance changes and buffs. Secondly, Ellen's coming buff in version 2.0 confirms that Honkai Star Rail developers are either full of shit or are slow as fuck, because to my knowledge, HSR developers promised buffs to older characters back in 2024. Now it is already May, soon to be June of 2025. Where is my Kafka buff? Dot characters are crying in Star Rail. However's, please! Anyways, ZZZ is cooking. That is all from me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you disagree with anything I have said, feel free to call me a dumbass in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching the video. Nubby out.